Welcome back to the pig room, you guys, or welcome to the pig room if you are new here. As you guys can see, we are joined by one of our rescue pigs that I rescued this week. If you guys watched my last video, you would have saw the name reveal as well at the end. This is Billy, one of the only single males that I rescued along with the 4 other girls. So for today's video, we are going to be doing health checks for all of the pigs, so making sure that they're in good condition. And I gotta say, at first glance, when I first picked them up, I was pleasantly surprised to see that they were actually in fairly good condition. Just given where they came from, you know, I would have expected them to have super long nails, bad fur, loss of fur, bad teeth, things that were really concerning. But thankfully, they're actually in okay condition. And I will say that the owner actually did keep up on cage cleanings, but as we know, the cages weren't appropriate. But I have to say, I'm really glad that they aren't as in bad condition as I expected. So what we're going to be doing today is just giving them the full rundown of their bodies, just making sure they're all healthy. Obviously, we have our little candidate right here, Mr. Billy. They are still very, very, very scared, which is to be expected. It's gonna take, obviously, some time for them to warm up and stuff like that. Billy is seriously so kind. He gives me JoJo vibes all the way. He seems like such a sweet boy. Billy is going to be joining the pig room, so I'm super excited about that. As much as I have always said that I would never want to have more single males, he honestly has just stolen my heart, and I just love him literally to death from like the moment that I saw him. So he's going to be a part of the pig room family. So we're officially at 17 now, which is insane. But hey, this gives us the option to actually find him a friend. I'm going to be doing a bunch of bonding sessions and seeing who he pairs well with from the get-go. Obviously, I got a lot of males, but I do have one in mind, which I will share with you guys later, who I think he could pair with really, really well. So yeah, coming very soon. But let's get this started. I want to give you guys basically the rundown in regards to what we are going to be needing today for today's video. What we are going to be needing today for today's video, I don't think we'll be using everything, but I just kind of want to give you guys the rundown in regards to what you guys should have for your medical kits. This is all stuff that I use for my own pigs, also in case of emergencies, just obviously stuff that I use on the daily. So first things first, we got veggies. Again, the pigs are very scared, so being able to keep them occupied with something to eat, which is the way to a pig's heart, will help them to stay calm and just, you know, remain their composure, and we don't want them running around or anything like that. Also, having a nice high table helps out really well, especially one that's at like waist level. That way you're able to really just push up the pigs against your, what would this be? Like your abdomen, I guess, and just really helping to secure them when you're like cutting nails and stuff. So this really does help out. We've also got some treats on hand in case they don't find interest in the veggies. He's very scared right now, so I don't think he'll eat these, but he's also a good boy, so I don't think he'll run away. And then along with keeping your pigs calm while you are doing this, I do have some CBD. This is the brand that I get. This is the Mary's CBD pen. This is marketed towards dogs and cats, but is completely safe for guinea pigs. This is fairly expensive. I purchased it on the LA Guinea Pig Rescue website. It was about $40, I wanna say, but I kid you not, guys, this is definitely a product that you should have on hand. It helps to really calm your pigs in stressful situations. So yes, I'm gonna be applying this before we begin, you know, all the health checks for everyone, so that way they're actually calm throughout this process. We've got a nice fine tooth comb, so that way we can actually go through their fur, make sure we don't see any like lice or fleas or anything like that. So this will help us to see a lot closer into their fur. We've also got a pair of nail clippers. Their nails actually don't look too bad. I believe Max is the only one with super long nails, so we're going to be using these to trim their nails. We've got their ivermectin to treat them for lice, mites, and internal parasites. So hopefully they don't have any, but again, preventative measure, we're just gonna give them a pea-sized amount of this. And this is obviously marketed towards horses, and you would give the horses like the full entire syringe of this. It's like a lot, honestly. It's like a huge thing like this, but because the pigs are much smaller than horses, you only need like a pea-sized amount. Do not give more than that because it could kill your pig. And then because the pigs were living on really hard bedding, like pelleted pine pellets, their feet are a little sore, so coconut oil never hurt. So we're gonna be applying this to some of their feet. And then also because Billy is a boy, and I'm sure he has not got a boar cleaning in 1.5 years, how old he is, we're gonna be seeing if there is any gunk in there. I do actually have to grab some Q-tips, that's what I forgot, so we'll get those. So yeah, we're gonna clean him with that and just lubricate his area so it goes nice and smoothly. Neosporin for any cuts that I see. I don't think we'll have any, but obviously just in case and just to show you guys everything that I have, we'll be using this. I can never pronounce this, tolnaftate. I say tolnaftate, which is 100% wrong, but this is really great for fungus infections. I've dealt with my fair round of fungal infections with a lot of my pigs So this helps a lot with that. But from what I can see, they're not suffering from anything like that. We've also got some terramycin right here. I purchased this off Amazon. This is really great for like hay pokes or any eye irritations. Everything is going to be linked down below, of course, you guys, so you can go ahead and purchase it yourself. And then this is actually a new product that I just introduced to my medical kit. We're probably not going to be using this today just because this is mainly used if your pigs are on antibiotics and they need a probiotic afterwards to kind of restore their gut health. So yeah, we probably won't be using this, but always good to have on hand in case your pigs are on medication. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So obviously, first thing we're gonna do is our CBD. Billy's pretty calm compared to the girls. The girls are definitely, can I even open this up? Oh, here we go. The girls are definitely a lot more skittish and scared, which is weird because you would expect them all to be skittish and scared, but he's pretty calm for the most part. Elle is also pretty good as well. She's very comfortable with me. CBD never hurt anybody, so we're gonna administer a little bit of this. I love this one because you just, takes a couple tries to get it going, I believe, or I have to like twist this, I think. This is a new packaging. I think I have to just go like this and it should come out. All right, so we got it out. Here is how the CBD comes out of the pen. So we'll just put a little bit of this on our fingertips and then go ahead and just place a little bit of this on both ears. So if you guys don't know, guinea pigs actually have a lot of veins in their ears. So immediately when this CBD is applied to them, it gets absorbed into their veins and into their bloodstream. You obviously never want to give this in like orally because it's not meant to be. It's meant to actually put externally. So yeah, always put it on the ears. They do make another one that's kind of like a CBD like roll-on stick deodorant. I don't really like that one, mainly because you can't really see how much you're administering on the pigs. So this one I do prefer because it's white and you can actually see the product. Once that's all set in, it'll take a couple minutes to actually start doing what it's supposed to do. But again, guys, he's pretty calm for the most part, so he probably doesn't even need it. And as you can see, he's occupied with his veggies. So let's start off with actually checking his fur and just making sure that we don't see any little black flakes or white flakes, which could be signs of any fleas, ticks, mites, anything of that case. Again, guys, where he came from, situation was not good. Sanitation-wise, is that the word? It wasn't very sanitary. It was very dirty. It was gross. And obviously, where there is grossness, there are bugs. So we obviously got to make sure that there's nothing going on with his skin. And from the looks of it, I think we are in the clear, which is really good to see. It's a lot easier to tell also as well on lighter pigs with like lighter fur. Obviously on here it's a lot harder, but you look pretty good, bud. Yay. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna go ahead and actually start on his nail clipping. His nails are actually not half bad. They're actually pretty good. They're not super long. As you guys can see, it actually looks like she clipped them herself before. So that's really good to see. But I'm just gonna go ahead and actually check them myself just to make sure. And I think a little cut would not hurt. Obviously he's gonna probably fight me on this, but that is okay. To be expected. For the most part, even my like own pigs, they do fairly well with the nail clippings. So it's good to know that our newest addition is the same way. Oh, I also wanted to mention to you guys, I left my scale at the studio, so I can't weigh them, but just know they are very skinny. He's a 1.5 years old and he feels like a 4 or 5 month old pig. So, you know, they're going to be beefed up with lots of food and veggies. Yeah, I can feel his spine. Just feeling him alone, they just feel so frail. So they definitely need to get like a lot of nutrition inside of them. So lots of hay every single day, pellets, veggies. I am actually hooking them up with more veggies than usual for my other pigs, like my rest of my 16. They're getting a little bit extra just because I really want to beef them up a little bit. Love the veggies, guys. He's so sweet. He's such a sweet boy. His coloring too, like the little spottiness and the black and the, oh, it's so nice. You guys will be able to see Indy, who's the his daughter actually. They look exactly alike. Like you can tell that this is her dad. Honestly, I think the last step for him is just gonna be treating him with ivermectin, just because he looks pretty healthy, which is good to say out loud. So let's go ahead and grab this. This is apple flavored. It's got some fur on it. Life of owning guinea pigs. Fur everywhere. So I'll just do like that. So you guys can see it's like a clear little gel, like so. This is even too much, so you want to do even less than that, probably like half of it. So I'll just get literally the tiniest amount, just like this. Literally nothing too big because again, you don't want to kill your guinea pig. We'll just place that cap on, like so, and we'll just slide that back in there. And again, this is apple flavored, so it does have a little bit of tastiness to it. All pigs don't love it, you know, it's kind of tangy, but we'll see how he takes to it. Can I move your veggies for a second, bud? I'm sorry. I'll let him finish that one. He's a good boy. Okay, hold on 1 second. Look, I got some ivermectin for you. It's not as tasty as the veggies, but let's see. All right, so obviously he fought me in that, which is to be expected. Here, want some veggies? Much better. So now we're gonna be doing some boar cleaning for our lovely male. It's always a fun job to do. If you guys don't know, since this would be a learning lesson for some of you, males actually can build up a lot of gunk inside of their pocket, which is that hole right there. You can see right there. It doesn't look so bad right off the bat, but again, we have to go inside of there and see what's in there. So just to make the process a lot easier when it comes to cleaning it, we're gonna grab a little bit of coconut oil. Thankfully, it's hot here right now, so the coconut oil is actually pretty liquidy. So what we'll do is we'll just go like this, obviously supporting his back and making sure that we're not putting him in any weird position where he could get potentially hurt. Pulling this back, just kind of putting that in there right there. And as you can see, there's a little bit of gunkiness. Obviously, I'm not double dipping inside of the coconut oil with the mess. Obviously cleaning his penis. So that's his penis right there for you guys to be able to see. And it's good because there's no spengba buildup, which is nice to see. I don't understand how they're in this good of condition. I really don't. It like literally makes no sense to me. Looking at the photos, you would have expected them to be like potentially deathly ill, but you look at them and they're like, wow, you're totally fine. So this is really good to see. So that is pretty much it for Billy's health check. Not much to it, pretty quick and simple. Obviously, that's not the case for all rescue situations. Sometimes, you know, further investigation, further medical needs are needed. But thankfully in his case, he's totally fine. So let's go ahead and actually grab the next pig and we'll get started with them. Alrighty guys, so we have Miss Max here. This is the mom. You guys just saw the dad. This is the mom who gave birth to her lovely 2 babies. She is definitely one of the most skittish pigs out of the 4 pigs, the 4 females. We're gonna be working with her as best as we can throughout this process, trying to make it as easy for her to not stress her out. So let's start off with some CBD. This will do her really, really well. All right, so put a little bit of that on our finger. It's okay. You're okay. As you can see, she's wanting to run away. This is the reality sometimes of doing health checks. Just do a little bit of that. We'll calm you down nice and good, girly. Let's go ahead and check her fur. Some pigs don't like when their fur is played with in the opposite direction that it grows. So they'll tend to kind of fight you on that, but it's gotta happen in order to be able to check them. Very good. I mean, you guys can even just see, just like seeing her coloring, just how healthy she looks. Like she looks like she got a bath. It's also a reason why I'm not giving a bath right at the moment, just because they do look fairly clean. Since she doesn't have any interest in the veggies, we're just gonna try and hold her the best that we possibly can. We will, of course, do our ivermectin treatment. So again, just getting a little pea-sized amount on her finger. That way we can treat her for her lice, mites, and internal parasites. There you go. I know, it doesn't taste the best, but you did very good. You did very good. And she's definitely gonna need a nail trimming. Hers are very, very bad. Now she has black nails on this foot, so it is a little bit harder to see, so just go slowly, making sure not to cut off the quick. You're being very good though, Missy. And obviously there are accidents that can happen when you're cutting your pig's nails. If you guys don't have quick stop, which is to stop the bleeding, if you cut the quick, you can always use flour, just baking flour, and that helps just as well. You don't love this right now. And you can see that her nails are growing like kind of curled into her foot, which can lead to being very painful if they get too long. So it's good that we're doing this now. That one looks pretty good. And then we'll go ahead and clip these. These are our bad ones. I think the worst pig with the worst nails that I ever got was Leon and Styles. They had like, you remember that?
Lennon.
Oh, hi, Sawi. Oh, did I cut it? No, you're good. I was just a little close to it. There we go. Look, you got new nails, Missy. Nice and fresh. You're leaving the nail salon. Did you want some veggies? No? Okay. Let's go ahead and actually check out her nipples. If there is any signs of crustiness, that is not good. But your nipples look pretty good, Missy. You're pretty good. So that is Max's health check, nice and done. You were very good through the process. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and grab the other 3 and then we'll speed through this. But let's go ahead and put her back with her friends and grab the next pig. Alrighty, so our next little piggy is Elle. She is by far one of my most favorite pigs out of all the girls. She's super social, super kind. Mikey's like so curious right now trying to get to her. But yeah, she is such a sweetheart. Also, her coloring is like gorgeous with this like super, I wouldn't call it black.
It's like coffee.
She does. It's just like a dark brown with like these little bits of like caramel pieces. Absolutely stunning. She probably doesn't even need the CBD, but all right, so we'll give her a little bit of CBD. Let's go ahead and do her nails first. Her nails look a little bit long, so this is definitely needed. And you can usually tell the age of a pig by their nails. Hers are very small and also very sharp, which typically means that she hasn't gotten them done. You can see how curved that one is. That definitely needs to be cut. For sure. Sometimes it is hard to cut pig's nails by yourself, so I'm trying my best to do it. There we go. My God, they're so small. Even just removing the little tiny pointy pieces off of it really do help for them to grow a lot more better. I'm sorry, I know. Sometimes the pigs will flinch because they think you're hurting them. I'm actually gonna hold her like this. Again, we're supporting her mentally, physically, and also emotionally, Missy. And I just don't wanna cut this because I want you guys to see just how difficult it can be to, you know, cut pigs' nails that don't like it. I know. I know, shh. I know. Can I just do this last one, Missy? Yay, there we go. You're all done. You did very good. Thank you so much for being a good girl. And then we'll just go ahead and get our ivermectin right on our finger. Nope.
She does not like it.
Yeah, sometimes the pigs don't like the taste because it's very tangy. I find that a lot of pigs also don't like the Child's Life vitamin C, the liquid form, because it's very sour. Literally none out of all 16 of my pigs like it, so she would probably be another one that doesn't like it. Just check her ears really quickly. They look fairly good. You're okay. We're definitely not used to being handled this much either. She looks very good. You got very pretty fur, Missy, and you're very talkative right now. Alrighty, guys. She's all done. Let's go ahead and grab the other 2 pigs. Oh, Andy wasn't recording when we just did her whole health check. You're fired. Yeah, she got her nail trim, she got her ivermectin, she got her lettuce, she got everything, but we didn't get it on film. We got literally the last of it. So just take our word for it that we did it. We'll go grab Indy and make sure it's recorded. Recording? Actually? Okay. It's probably gonna be in the same condition as Robin. This one's crazy. She's got a lot of personality, a lot of attitude, a lot of sass as well. She's a crazy girl. So CBD it is for her. Like, she is insane. Yes? I don't even think CBD would calm her down. She needs something stronger. You got a beautiful coat, Missy, and she's the one who looks exactly like her dad. Like, spot on. Let's go ahead and grab our ivermectin. Again, because she is small, we got to give her a slightly smaller amount than I did for the mom and the dad. It's all based upon weight. God, she is just so frail and skinny. She looks like a hot dog. Give her some of that, and she just bit me, but that is okay. So that'll treat her for her parasites or anything else going on in her system. Just go ahead and check her underbelly. You guys can see she is a female, given that she has a Y right there. And her nipples look very good as well, not crusty. Look at her right now. Look at her face. Look how scared she is. I know. Are you traumatized, Missy? You're okay, I promise. Alrighty guys, so that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I also hope you guys learned something. Obviously, there is a lot more involved with health checks. This is just what I do. So if you guys have any suggestions for what I can add to my medical kits, go ahead and leave them down below and sound off in the comments. All of the piggies are in great condition. I don't know how, but thank God. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for donating to this cause. You guys donated well above the actual goal, so expect more rescues in the future. This is why I do my job. Like, literally saving pigs gives me so much happiness, and I know you guys love it too. So to be able to just rescue more and more pigs in the future, it's just something I'm really looking forward to, and to show them what it's like actually being in good care and not fish tanks. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up for not only Indy, but the rest of the pigs and their well-being. Subscribe for more videos every single week, and until then, I hope you and your piggies are happy, safe, and healthy. Bye, guys.